don't know if you guys have been following this. There's a Titanic.
Titanic, yes, I was hoping.
Okay, Kelly's gonna break it down. Have you heard about it?
I've seen people talking about a submarine, and I haven't looked into it.
Kelly's gonna break it down for everybody. I want Kelly to take the floor and tell everybody.
So it's smaller than a submarine. It's not as big as a submarine. It's a submersible, and it's this underwater boat thing that goes 13,000 feet down under to go tour people through the Titanic ship.
And mind you, the owner of this thing, Kelly, is on it. He's a billionaire.
There's 5 people in the submersible right now. There's the CEO of this company, Ocean Gate, that made this submersible. He's on it. What? There's a billionaire on it. There's these two, this father and son duo. The father, I think, has been to outer space, so they do trips like this where they explore the seas, they explore the skies, and there's a crew member on. And there's 5 of them stuck in this little boat where only one of them can stretch out at a time. There is food. They only have oxygen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Katie, say what you're going to say, Katie, because I want Kelly to finish.
I was going to say, so tonight is the end of the 3 days. So did they find it?
Oh, no, it's almost, their clock is almost done, right, Kelly?
Yeah, they have 96 hours of oxygen. They might have a little bit more, maybe, depending on if they're able to conserve their breath, if they're just laying there and then there's somebody's banging like every couple
TikTok
minutes
challenges
to try to
are
get
getting
on
out of
sonar.
hand.
That's if the submersible hasn't imploded.
It hasn't, because mind you guys, now it's just doing this. Yeah. And
if that. It's gotten lost before. It was lost for 5 hours on one of the voyages. I think there's only been 3. And it's so scary.
So they might not come
back. No, the odds are against them that they're not going to make it. And mind you, you saw how small this thing is? She even said, only one at a time you could stretch out. They're going to the bathroom in this thing. Mind you, that's 96 hours, right? But that's not people panicking and you're stuck. But mind you, you're going to go see a wreckage where people died. You're about to be
in that wreckage.
And here's my thing. Billionaires aside, what the fuck are you doing going down there? You're a billionaire. You stay on land. I don't care. I know who's the guy that made the Titanic movie? What's his name?
James Cameron.
James Cameron. I respect him. I get it. He woke up the world. He showed us everything. The movie was amazing. He does shit like that too. And it's like, bro, is it really worth you're risking your life for some shit?
I feel like some of these news stories they're always coming from the richest people. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm afraid to get that rich. It's going to make me dumb. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be like, well, what do I do with this money? Yeah. Want to go check out Titanic wreckage?
Okay, let me counter this though. Like, if I was a billionaire and they're like, we're doing trips to the moon, I'd be like, I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay, trip to the moon. Yeah. But mind you, still rocket ship. Like, I know that Jeff Bezos and them did that rocket ship situation. It's still a rocket under your ass. It takes one little hole in the ship or the hull or whatever. And this is a prime example. There's a couple $1 billion inside this little thing. And mind you, with the technology that we have today, what is going on? And apparently, Kelly, the CEO, the billionaire, who's white, said something along the lines of, I'm not hiring any old white men with military experience to do this. You know why? Because they lack, not vision, what was it called? Like enthusiasm or one of these words.
It sounds like you lack a hobby.
He lacks not only a hobby, but I want the most professional, I want a master craftsman behind the wheel. I don't care about that whole diversity, equity. I don't give a fuck. Whoever the best is, I'm sorry, tall, short, black, white, you're the guy that's going to be behind this thing. And apparently, they have a remote control that's like $35, like a PlayStation remote control. I feel really bad, but I don't think it doesn't look good for them. Because apparently the search radius is the size of Connecticut.
It's 900 miles. 900 miles.
My
I'm starting to get the feeling that they didn't think this through.
You think so?
Like a little bit.
Well, they also had former employees tell them that they didn't have enough safety checks for this.
Oh my God.
And so this was a thing, and
they knew.
Yeah, the employee doesn't work with this company anymore, but it's just like.
Oh my God.
That is.
It is.
Insane.
I mean, obviously, thoughts. Prayers, but there's only so much thoughts and prayers could do when it's like, what do you, like, I know you want to see the Titanic, but you know what? Just watch the movie The Titanic.
Yeah.
It's there. They show actual footage of the Titanic.
Honestly, I blame social media. Like, I joked at the top and I was like, these TikTok challenges are getting crazy. But I feel like social media and everybody wanting to live like as if they're experiencing these crazy things. I really think that's like people are like, wouldn't this be cool?
And go see the Titanic wreckage.
You know, could you imagine my parents, like my baby boomer parents, like waking up one day to my Italian grandparents and being like, "We got a crazy idea."
What is it? Yeah.
What is? Yeah, like no.
No. I want to stay on land. Mind you, if I'm a billionaire. Did you see how small that thing is?
Yeah.
Mind you, do you know how uncomfortable they can't even? They're peeing and pooping, and that's disgusting in there.
They're
right
like,
now.
this must be how the other half lives.
That movie. By the way, they're gonna do a movie about this. It's gonna be like that movie Phone Booth with
one where they find them.
Huh?
I hope it's one where they find them, but I don't think.
I mean, listen to me. I hope to God tonight we hear like a last minute Navy, because mind you, we're the United States Coast Guard and Navy. They can't find this thing.
That's pretty bad.
We're pretty awesome. Guys,
yeah.
Well, our technology is bananas. You can't find this big, like this. Kelly, how big was it? It has to be at least the size, like it's way bigger than the stage. It's huge.
I doubt it. No. It's not that big because only one person can like stretch at a time. Everybody else has to be sitting.
Bro, that is a horrible fucking 3 days.
If it hasn't imploded, which you wouldn't feel, they wouldn't know anything. This is 96 hours of torture.
I'm feeling less bad about not
and
being a billionaire.
They're dead bolted in. So once they got in, they're dead bolted in. There's no way to get out.
Yes.
And Katie, what sucks is at that depth, if you open anything, your head's gonna implode.
This fucking the story is stressing me out. I'm sorry.
I got anxiety.
Like,
Oh my God, I got anxiety.
I'm claustrophobic.
I can't breathe. I have high blood pressure. I can't breathe.
Okay, I'm like Spitzen.